Okay, this is gonna be a 20-minute video of just morning butt stuff because as we all know, there's nothing better than butt stuff in the morning. We're gonna start lying down. Make sure you're somewhere comfortable. You don't really need props for this, but if you have any blocks that you normally use, feel free. Start lying down on your back, okay? You can bring your knees in. Thighs can touch chest, but if they don't, it's not the end of the world, don't worry. And then just start to move your hips in opposite directions. Trace circles on the ceiling. With your knees, you can point the toes if that makes you feel better, or you can just kind of leave them flaccid, whatever. And switch directions. Use your breath, making smooth inhales and exhales. Next inhale, release the left leg. You can leave the left hand on it as a weight, or you can bring both hands to the shin, okay? We're just gonna start with a little stretch. You can either squeeze it right onto the chest here. You could start to draw it kind of past your armpit. If you want a little bit of a deeper stretch, you can come into half happy baby. And I ask that you flex the foot here, kind of protect the knees, grab on, and then again, send knee past armpit. Maybe close your eyes, maybe rest that left hand, thigh or belly. Then inhale, send the right arm off to the right, palm faces down. Left hand's gonna come to the right side edge of the right knee. Just cross this gently over the midline of your body. Try to keep the right shoulder blade glued into the mat. Maybe close your eyes and breathe. Inhale, bring it back to center. Just gently release the right leg, left leg's turn. And again, it's whatever you want. It's both hands there on the top shin, or it's half happy baby. It's really whatever tickles your taint. You don't have to do what I'm doing. Do what you want to do. Flex that foot if you're doing half happy baby. And then here's the hand as a little weight. I promise it feels kind of nice. Breathe into that left hip flexor, wherever you are. Next, inhale, send left arm off to the left. Right hand's gonna come left side edge of left leg. Cross it over the midline of your body. Does not have to be deep. This knee does not have to touch the ground. Just most importantly, make sure left shoulder blade stays rooted. Enjoy the twist. Inhale back to center, bring both legs up. You want a 90-degree angle here, maybe point the toes. Okay, and don't bring them in too much. That's gonna make it a lot easier for yourself. So you could cheat this very easily. I can't see what you're doing, but try and keep knees stacked right on top of hips. Bring hands to thighs, and this is gonna be a very simple, strange way to build some fire in the core. So you're gonna push the thighs against the hands, push the hands back against the thighs. If you're doing this correctly, you'll immediately start to feel your core engage, even though it feels like you're doing nothing. And you have the option to stay here, or if you want to, you can release the hands out, and you're just gonna drop toe up, left toe up, okay? And the shape stays the same. You're not bringing it and tapping like this. You are sending it out and down, keeping the same shape with the legs. My legs look so pasty right now. Drop it down. Inhale down. A little bit of work for that pelvic floor. Very important. Exhale down. Inhale. Create your own resistance. Make sure you keep everything engaged. Squeeze your navel to your spine. And then next one, bring your hands behind your thighs. And you can transition however you want, but I kind of like, especially in the morning, like to rock and roll on my spine and then eventually roll over your shins. Find your way into tabletop, okay? Joints stacked in the arms. Hands spread wide into the mat, shoulder distance apart. Knees hip distance apart. Pick the hair out of your bra. Inhale, belly drops. Chest goes through shoulders. Exhale, spine rounds. Gaze at that navel. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, spine rounds. And you can continue just with the classic cat-cow or just close your eyes. You're probably alone, no one's watching. Just move organically. Find whatever movement feels good to you. Usually for me, that's kind of like big hip circles or just like shaking it out. Whatever. Whatever you want. Maybe languidly move the neck along with it. Maybe your knee cracks. And then find a little bit of stillness. We're going to start bringing this left leg up. You want hips square, okay? Keep everything square. Bring right arm up. It's going to be straight line of energy, fingertip to toe. Okay, we're going to do a compound movement here. We're going to inhale, squeeze everything in under your body. Maybe it's elbow to knee, maybe it's forehead to knee. Exhale, release. Then inhale, tap back, kind of pump up there a little bit, starting to engage the glutes. Inhale, squeeze. Release. Inhale, back. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release, straight line. Inhale, make sure you're moving controlled here. You're feeling everything in the back body. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale, back. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, squeeze. Release. Tap. Beautiful job. Bring the hand and then just bring the leg down. Shake the hips a little bit. Inhale. Right leg comes up. Press through the right hand. Left hand comes up. And same thing here. Did I say left leg? I don't know. Whatever. As long as you do both sides. Inhale. Squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale. Reach back. Make sure you get that little pulse there. Release. Inhale, squeeze. Release. Pump up, tap. Boop, boop. Release. One more. Or maybe one more after this one. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale to release. Inhale, back. Exhale down, bring the hand down. Then bring the leg down. I'm just going to take a quick stretch here that we're coming into puppy pose. Walk your hands in front. Objective is going to be to lie chest and chin on the mat. If that doesn't happen, don't worry about it. You want to keep the hips stacked above the knees here. And inhale. Walk hands back. Okay, press into the hands. Keep the gaze gentle and steady in between the pointer fingers. Press into the tops of your feet. Inhale, just lift the knees 1 inch off the mat. Wrap your arms in. I'm always guilty of like just letting my elbows hyper extend. Squeeze everything in. Maybe knock the hair out of your face. 2, 1. Exhale, roll over the toes. Find your downward facing dog. All right, hands stay pretty much where they were for tabletop. Feet come hip distance apart. Walk your dog, as they've been saying lately. Pedal through the heels. Press through the arms around and wrap the biceps in. If you have any pain in the lower back, just come up on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees. Drape the belly on the thighs. That'll be your down dog modification if you're feeling tight this morning or if anything's a little iffy down there. All right. Then big inhale, press forward with the toes. Move your spine kind of like it's a wave. Unfurl yourself. Maybe you need to adjust your gait a little bit. Find your yoga high plank, pressing through the hands, rounding through the upper back. Try not to hyperextend your elbows. And exhale. Press back. Beautiful job. Inhale. Right foot steps forward. See how smooth and slow you can step it between the hands. Root into the left hand. Inhale, right arm comes up. You want this right thigh parallel to the mat. You're pushing forward with the left ball of the foot. If you need a little bend in that back leg, go ahead, take it. Exhale, hand comes down. Big step up. Left foot meets right. Toes touch, heels slightly apart. Any bend you want in the knees. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Hands come up. Touch above your head. Give them a little glance. Exhale, fingertips come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant. Step. Right leg back this time. Right hand roots. This leg is parallel. Take your twist. Make sure you're pushing with the back leg. Everything engaged. Exhale, hand comes down to frame. Step the foot back. Do your version of chaturanga. No shame in dropping to the knees to modify. If you're coming to a full, make sure you're gazing ahead. You're squeezing the elbows in. Inhale, tops of the feet to the earth. Thighs levitate, up dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. All right, let's get moving. Just a little bit. Inhale, root to the left foot or left ball of the foot, whatever you're doing. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, take a moment to open up the hip. Just keep the shoulders square. Maybe make some circles. Maybe just get some ankle pops out. Really, whatever you want. Then inhale, smooth and slow. Come to step this foot between the hands. Maybe take a little pause. Knee to nose. Shoulders over wrists. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. If your knee is sensitive, maybe you can fold your mat in half here for a little lunge. Or maybe you got a nice thick mat. Inhale, come up. Hands come up. Whoop. Maybe you lose your balance. Knee right over heel. Hands come up. I kind of like to bring fingertips to the mat. This helps me to open more into the left hip flexor. You can do that. Or you can do absolutely nothing of what I say and just lie there. No one will ever know. Exhale. Hands come down. Root into this left hand again. Coming back to find that twist shape. Inhale, hands come up. And you're going to maintain the shape. Start to engage your core. Keep a nice strong base here. And just slowly peel these fingertips up. You're in a nice big open twist. Inhale. Bring yourself up. High lunge. Okay, and you can stay here. You can opt to kind of start getting the butt stuff in. We're going to do nice controlled dips. Hands stay up. Knee is going to gently touch the earth. Make sure you're pulsing and clenching the left glute on the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start to lean over this leg. Airplane your arms here. Inhale, use the back body to lift the left leg off. You're coming into warrior 3. Straight line, top of your head to your heel. Hands at heart center, out in front of you, flipping me off, really whatever you want to do. All right, then exhale. This is control, control, control. Start to bend right leg, and then as slow as you can, step it back. High lunge. And again, 5, clench, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hands come down. Up to you whether or not you want to do regular plank, or maybe just kind of sex it up a little one-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, then duck. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, open up that hip. Keep weight even through both hands. You're going to want to dump into the right hand here, kind of resist. Shake it around. Then inhale, bring it through, high plank. Maybe find a little levitation. Then exhale, step the foot between the hands, right knee down, left knee right over heel. Inhale, come up. Low lunge. Maybe you take the big chest option. If you have blocks, you can put blocks there. Just trying to stretch that right hip a little bit more. Then exhale, hands come down, root, right toes, root to right hand, left arm comes up. Big inhale, brace your core, brace your inner thighs, lift yourself up. Big twist. Inhale, hands up, and then up to stillness or little dips. Coming down, knee gently touches the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, start to lean over the leg. Kind of make this leg terrible for yourself. Lean over so much you want to lift off. You're just like on the ball of the foot, but I won't let you. Inhale down and lift up. Finding a little bit of balance. Finding something to live for in this warrior 3. Hips stay square. Looking down, engaging that left leg. Right leg doesn't get lazy, go flex the foot. Keep everything super, super active here. Then exhale, slow, controlled, bend in the left leg. Start to send it back. Make it slow, make it torturous. Come back, high lunge. And up to you, stay still, or 5. Don't neglect the squeeze of the top. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hand comes down. Up to you, normal high plank. Or maybe rock it out into one-legged. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Feet are hip distance apart. Bring your hands behind you. Clasp the palms, try to keep the heels of the hands together. And just take a little stretch. I kind of like to bend right knee, keep left leg straight, bring right shoulder. And then opposite. And then inhale, just root to rise, come up. Bring the feet a little bit closer together, okay? We're gonna start by lifting hands up, peeling heels up. So you're gonna just be on your balls of your feet. Hands up. Then exhale, airplane your arms, palms face each other. Start to bend the knees. Squeeze everything in, and then we're just gonna rock. Heels down, toes lift up if they can. Inhale, heels up, balancing on the balls of your feet. And then you're not doing anything with the hands, I don't know why I did that. Inhale. Exhale, super slow, super controlled. We make a lot of our own resistance in yoga since it's all body weight. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, okay. This time, going from chair, so you're keeping the bend, sorry about it. Chair, straighten legs, balls of the feet, bring torso down, balancing here. Exhale down, chair pose. Inhale, balls of the feet, heels lift up. Oh, that's ugly. Exhale, chair pose. Walk the hands out. Come back, high plank. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, open up the hip. We're gonna roll to the left hand. You could take any version of side plank. I'm gonna take a nice big open one here. You want this left foot flattened to the mat. Whoop. Gazing up, smile. Exhale, hand comes down. Foot steps between the hands here. And inhale. Just come right up to your high lunge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And then you're going to straighten the leg. Right toes in, left toes. But I'm going to face you here so you can watch. Heels and toes out. Coming to goddess squat. Maybe take a self-adjust, tuck the tailbone. And then inhale, arms come up. You're going to fold down super slow. Just tap the pinkies onto the cork or whatever floor you have. Then inhale, even slower, come up. The shape of the legs do not change. Exhale, come down. It looks really simple, really stupid, but like I hate it. That's why we're doing it. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, even slower. Last one, you really only need 3. Come up, straighten the legs, and then you'll dive forward. Move through vinyasa if you wish, or vinyasas are just meant to keep us warm. If you're already warm, don't do it. If you don't want, maybe you like it. Inhale, left leg lifts. Open the hip, step, 2, open, side plank. 3, 2, boop, boop, 1. Inhale, step foot between. Root to rise. Parallel thigh to the mat. Inhale, arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, open up. This time coming to goddess squat. Heels in, toes out. Trying to come up on the balls of the feet. And then you're gonna come to stand all the way up and switch as you're in the air, okay? So stand up, brief moment on both, come down. I'm gonna be late for work. And then try and get balls of the feet together. My balancing's pitiful today. Hands up, tailbone tucked. Just balance. 3, 2, sit a little bit deeper. 1, inhale, straighten. Exhale down, toes in, heels out. Take a forward fold. Heels of the hands line up with heels of the feet. If top of the head comes down too easy, that just means bring feet in a little closer. You want to just gently grazing the mat. And again, do whatever you want with your hands. And inhale, come up, sit back, come down, and we're kind of going to end like we started. You want a bigger workout, just double that. Double that little flow. Come on to the sides of your feet. That was just more a beginner one. I want to make one later that gets a little bit more complex and move a little bit quicker. So you're in happy baby here. Flex feet. Enjoy it. This isn't something you really can just like drop and do at the grocery store, even though I can't say I haven't. Rock side to side. You want to spread the legs out. Go for a straight leg rocker. Sometimes feels awesome. And then up to you. Bring them down. Before we release to our Shavasana, I really like, especially after something like that, curl yourself up into a little ball. Everything touches, tense every single muscle. So inhale, we're gonna hold the inhale at the top. Tense every little muscle, tense your toes, your eyebrow hair if possible. And exhale, release, Shavasana. Legs as wide as your mat. Palms facing out. Nice, gentle corpse pose. My phone storage is probably going to run out, but you can just lie here for 2 minutes to eternity. Whatever you want to do. Bring your breathing back to normal if you were applying any sort of special breathing. And that's it, I'm going to turn this off.